Batman's plan against the Predator. This should be interesting. I haven't reacted to this channel in a minute, but I loved how he broke this down and how he does these animations, putting it together. But it's like, if Batman had time to prepare, how does he beat this certain individual and this one and that one? So I got to go back to his chat. Like I said, it's been a while since I reacted to it, but the Nexus up there, you can see it. I'll put the original video in the description below. But shout out to the Nexus. This one is the plan against the Predator. How would he do it? Let's get right into it. Yeah, he does the animations and everything. What was that? Oh, dang. Woo! That would happen if the Predator met him. He don't care about those laughs.
Batman's contingency plan.
Gotham is being hunted, not for power, not for greed, but for sport. The creature that appeared in our skies and now stalks our shadows is not an invader. It's a tourist on a bloody safari. My previous encounters with its species, confirmed by fragments of data recovered from obscure government projects, paint a clear picture. They are a culture of apex hunters, living by a code of honor that is as rigid as it is brutal.
Wait, Batman versus the Predator. Wasn't that a comic? I believe so. I think it was a comic a while ago, like a long time ago. I think so. You can let me know if I'm wrong or not.
Greatest weakness. To defeat this creature, I first needed to dissect it, not in a laboratory, but here, in the digital sanctuary of the Bat computer. Its strength is immense, surpassing that of a peak human by a factor of 5. Its speed and agility are comparable to those of a large feline. Its resistance to blunt force trauma is extraordinary.
How he draws them.
A direct confrontation, blow for blow, is tactical suicide.
Yes.
Its arsenal is what makes it an Omega-level threat. The primary weapon, the shoulder-mounted plasma cannon, is a directed energy device with destructive yield capable of vaporizing a concrete block. It tracks through a triple laser targeting system linked directly to its mask, the biomask. This mask is the key to everything. It not only provides life support in our atmosphere, but also grants it multiple vision spectrums. The primary one is infrared, which means it sees heat. It sees life. To it, we are bright flames in the darkness, easy, warm targets. Add to this a cloaking device that bends light around its body, making it practically invisible to the naked eye.
Yeah, I was about to say, with how Batman goes around Gotham in the shadows and all that, that would not work on the Predator. Predator definitely has the advantage on him with that. Y'all know I love when Batman be prowling around Gotham City and putting fear in people's eyes. It is not the case with the Predator.
To a molecular
That's
level,
not going to work.
A variety of nets, traps, and projectiles complete its equipment. It is a one-man army designed to hunt and kill the most dangerous life forms in the galaxy. And now, it has chosen my city as its hunting ground. But every weapon has a design flaw. Every armor has a gap, and every hunter has a blind spot. Analysis of its tactics reveals a pattern. It is arrogant. It relies on its technology. It underestimates prey that doesn't exhibit obvious physical strength, and its dependence on thermal vision is nearly absolute. If I take away its eyes, I blind it. If I take away its technology, I leave it naked. My contingency plan isn't a fight. It's a systematic dissection, a phased neutralization, designed to exploit each of its vulnerabilities. Phase 1, battlefield control. I cannot fight it on its terms. I will not chase it across random rooftops. I will lead it to terrain I have prepared. Gotham's
the biggest answer you can do is this. This is how you can beat him. Hey Clark, how you doing, buddy? So I have this problem. If you could get here, like, I don't know, 2 seconds. Oh, there you are. Hey, could you take care of this, please? Or, hey Diana. Hey, you want a quick battle real quick? See that thing over there? That's the best plan Batman can ever have. That's one thing. I love Batman. He's my favorite hero. But one thing that helps him a lot is having people like Superman, Flash, Diana, and I ain't gonna front. If I was Bruce, man, see something like that, I ain't trying to plan all that. Hey Clark, can you please, alien to alien, can y'all fight? Can you take care of that? Problem solved. Because Predator has no chance against Superman.
Most importantly,
or Diana.
Completely under my control. Before the confrontation, the Batwing will fly over the area at high altitude, seeding the clouds with silver iodide particles. This won't create ordinary rain, but a cold, dense storm. The excess water in the air causes a failure in its cloaking device, creating a visible distortion effect, especially during movement. It will no longer be invisible, just difficult to see. The drop in ambient temperature will also begin to complicate the clarity of its thermal vision. Simultaneously, throughout the combat zone, I will have pre-positioned high-frequency sonic emitters. They will remain dormant until activated. The Yautja possesses extremely sensitive hearing, an adaptation for tracking prey silently. A specific modulated frequency, in the ultrasound range, is irritating to them. A sustained blast is agonizing. It's an area denial weapon. Phase 2. The Ghost Protocol. I cannot allow it to see me. To it, I must not be a heat flame, but a void. For this, I've developed a specialized suit.
Of course he did. All these
Fenrir
suits he'd be
Protocol.
making the counter.
It's an evolution of my standard stealth suit. The outer layer is coated with active cooling panels, powered by a closed-circuit cryogenic system. It doesn't just insulate my heat signature, it actively suppresses it, maintaining the suit's surface temperature exactly equal to that of the environment. To its thermal vision, I simply don't exist. The suit is also designed to absorb, rather than reflect, most forms of radar and sonar scanning, making me a ghost to its sensors. The gadgets for this confrontation are also specific. Standard batarangs are useless. Instead, I'll use cryogenic dispersion projectiles. Small discs that, on impact, release an instant blast of liquid nitrogen.
Oh wow, I like
They're
that
not
animation
designed
of
to freeze
Batman
the
there.
entire creature, but to damage the delicate electronics of its suit, especially the plasma cannon and cloaking device. And
These
of course,
weapons, man,
sonic
it benefits
batarangs,
of being a
tuned to
billionaire,
the
Bruce,
exact
'cause my
frequency
goodness.
that causes the most disorientation. Phase 3, the engagement. With the battlefield prepared and my equipment optimized, the hunt can begin. But I won't be the hunter, I'll be the bait. The Yautja's honor demands a challenge. It has ignored common criminals after deeming them unworthy prey. The Joker was a trophy, a chaotic anomaly. But me, I am the alpha predator of this ecosystem. It will come for me. I'll lure it to the center of the industrial district. The moment it enters the kill zone, Phase 1 will be activated. The icy rain will begin to fall, revealing its distorted
That
silhouette.
icy rain was pretty
It
clever.
will realize the trap, but its arrogance will make it press forward. It will see me as the ultimate prey, worthy of its time. My first attack won't be against it, but against its vision. Magnesium smoke grenades will flood the area, not to hide me, as I'm already invisible to it, but to create a field of hot particles that will completely overload and blind its infrared spectrum. It will become disoriented, forced to switch to an alternative vision spectrum, such as electromagnetic. At that exact moment, I will activate the sonic emitters. The ultrasound blast will hit it with the force of a physical blow. The pain will force it into one of two actions: retreat, or more likely, tear off its biomask to relieve the pressure on its senses. Both actions leave it vulnerable. If it removes the mask, it exposes its face and becomes dependent on breathing our air, which is tolerable but not ideal for it. Now, and only now, the physical confrontation begins. My attack will be quick and precise. The cryogenic projectiles will hit the joints of its plasma cannon, freezing the aiming and firing mechanisms. Others will hit its cloaking device,
He
causing
has to be
short
quick
circuits.
with it.
It will become enraged, resorting to its wrist blades. This is where the Fenrir Protocol shows its true value. The suit has a sublayer of ceramic composite armor with kinetic dampening. It can withstand the blows, but not indefinitely. The goal isn't to fight fairly, it's to disarm. Using high-frequency electrified eskrima sticks, I won't target its flesh, but the metal of its gauntlets. A concentrated discharge will overload and fry the retraction mechanism of the blades, disabling its most lethal close combat weapon. Phase 4, neutralization. A cornered Yautja is dangerous. If it feels defeated, it will activate its wrist-mounted self-destruct
I was about to say, even
device.
without his weapons, though, head up, it's
Phase
still going to
4,
be a problem.
Neutralization. A cornered Yautja is dangerous. If it feels defeated, it will activate its wrist-mounted self-destruct device, a
With the
miniature
laugh.
nuclear weapon that would wipe several city blocks off the map. This is the greatest threat. The entire plan is designed to prevent this outcome. With its primary and secondary weapons disabled and its senses compromised, it will be weakened and confused. This is the final moment. From the sky, a heavy-duty drone, the Bat Carrier, will release a containment net, not an ordinary net. It's woven with carbon fiber and synthetic diamond cables, the same used to tether space barges. The net is equipped with multiple electromagnetic pulse emitters. Upon enveloping it, the pulses will permanently disable any remaining electronics, including the detonator of its bomb.
Man, Bruce,
Immediately after
how you
capture,
think of this stuff,
the drone
bro?
will fire a charge of containment cryogenic foam. The foam will expand and harden in seconds, completely immobilizing it in a cocoon of synthetic ice, placing it in stasis, and ensuring that the self-destruct device, even if mechanically triggered, fails. The threat will be contained. No fatalities, no destruction, just applied science and strategy. The creature will then be transported to a specialized containment facility.
I was about to say, how are you gonna keep
one of
him
my black sites,
locked
where
up?
it can be studied, or, if possible,
Wait, what kind
returned
of
to where
the
it came from.
lockdown is this?
Strategy. The creature will then be transported to a specialized containment facility, one of my black sites, where it can be studied, or, if possible, returned to where it came from. I prepare for everything. For the criminals who crawl in Gotham's shadows, and for the monsters that fall from the stars. Because no one else can. This is the burden. This is the mission. Batman. End of log.
I don't know if I would have sent him back, because he's going to come back with reinforcements. Even though his Batman's reinforcements is better. What did Batman say to Amanda Waller that one time? Mine are bigger than yours. Because he has Superman, Wonder Woman, and Aquaman behind him. But still, that was a heck of a breakdown. Honestly, it pays to be a billionaire for Batman, him and Tony Stark, because they can make up all this stuff. Like, you hear all this, and you're like, and how you going to do that? And also, it's a good thing he met the Predator first for the first time, because if it was straight up, he wouldn't have known all that. So he would be fine with whatever he got. And I love Batman, but he's not beating the Predator. Nice head up. So good thing he actually knew what he was dealing with here, because my goodness. Oh, it's another one against the Xenomorphs. That should be interesting, because I want to know how he's going to get through the acid and all that. Even if you do destroy the Xenomorph and it explodes with the acid, what you going to do? Well, to be real, it'll probably be easier for Batman to take out the alien more than the Predator. If he's able to take out the Predator like this, then the alien shouldn't be a problem, as long as he knows what he's dealing with. Again, with Batman, we have to assume that he knows who he's dealing with, because if it's head up, he's my favorite superhero, but he's not winning a lot of these battles. But anyway, that was still cool. Shout out to the Nexus. Like I said, it's been a minute since I reacted to the channel, but let me know what you think in the comments below. I'll put the original video in the description below. I'll see you later. Wait, did I like the video? Yes, I did. All right, see you later.